Enchanted, and today I have a interesting story actually. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of background on how I met up with these people. So yesterday, I received a message from a very close friend, uh, where she didn't. It was very weird. It was like she didn't want to be my friend anymore, and she told me she didn't want to talk about why. And she canceled some travel plans we had, and I was very, very hurt. Like really hurt. I was having like a lot of anxiety because of it, and I cried when I was sleeping. So today I had a lot of anxiety because of it. And I was kind of spiraling a little bit. Hello, Angel, welcome. And so I literally looked up because I needed to calm myself down. I know I could do breath work and meditation, right? Sometimes people will fall out of your lives when you are growing as a person. Your energy doesn't match, right? So I looked up. I'm getting to it. So I looked up spiritual meditation near me. I just wanted to go somewhere where it was just like very inviting and like spiritually beautiful, somewhere I can just like meditate and just kind of let go of that, because you have to work through that, right? When you have emotions like that, pain, you have to face them, work through it, and let it go, right? Let it go. Don't identify with it anymore. It's beautiful. Oh, thanks, Javier. So I looked up meditation place, and I found a place nearby. It was like 23 minutes away, and I called them, and I said, oh, hello, relativity. I said, hey, do you guys do meditations? Can I just come in? And they're like, yeah, come in. You're welcome to come in whenever. Hey guys, hey Tyronis. So hello Mark. So good to see you too, Relatively Craft. So I called them, and they're like, yes, come in. And I get to this spiritual place that I've never been to. And again, I seek them out because I was experiencing high amounts of pain and anxiety, and I wanted to find, like, I needed to meditate and deal with that. So I knock on their door, and this woman opens the door, and she's a beautiful woman, but she is bald, and she's wearing like monk clothes, but not quite monk clothes. And she lets me in, and it is a very beautiful place. Like, again, I don't know what religion they are. I was seeking help, so they answered. So I walk in, and all the walls have these beautiful paintings of flowers everywhere. And she's like, oh, our community took years of painting these beautiful flowers. And I see like a throne. There's like a throne for somebody. And there's like a table with a bunch of little chairs all over. And she's like, the spirits will come and the deities will come sometimes into the little chairs. And she was explaining, I didn't understand where I was. She was very kind, and she told me to leave my shoes outside, so I was barefoot in this place. And she was very kind, and I'm looking around, and she's like, do you want to meditate, or do you want to go outside to the garden? I can call him out. So there's this guy that lived there too. And again, this is like this big building thing, and I guess they have a bunch of rooms. And we can give you a tour of the garden. And she kept saying the name of the guy, and she made it seem like she couldn't go outside. So I was like, okay. So she's like, just go back out that door, put your shoes on, and then go to the side fence. So I do. I go outside these huge doors that are beautiful. Everything is so painted, beautiful, hand painted. Everything has these beautiful flowers, and I go around the corner. There's this fence. And then she's there, and I'm like, is she the guy? Like, is she a guy and a girl? I just thought it was funny. That's what I was thinking. And then she's like, no, I couldn't find him. So she's out there, she starts giving me a tour, and then she finds the guy that is outside, the guy that's in charge of growing all the food and crops and everything. And she's like, he's going to continue your tour. But before we go, because I told her, she's like, why are you here? Because I was seeking help. And I told her I was going through something, and I felt a high amount of anxiety and a heaviness. And she's like, well, I have a task for you. She said, do you have time? And I'm like, yes, I have time. And she said, he is pulling out all the weeds in the garden, so because they grow their own food and all of that. He's pulling out all the weeds. You should pull out the weeds just like you pull out the weeds of your mind. So you pull out the weeds with the intention of, so she wanted me to get in the ground and pull out the weeds with the intention of pulling out all the weeds in my mind, all my anxiety, all my stress. And I was in love with the idea. I was like, yes. I was like, I will do that. So the guy starts giving me a tour of all the garden. They're growing all their food. They're vegetarians. And he's also barefoot. His feet are all dirty, full of like mud. His hands are dirty. And he's giving me a tour. And he's telling me about how he moved there from Australia. He was Australian, and he had been there for only like a few weeks. Honestly, I think I was probably the only outside contact that he's had. I don't know if they've had more random visitors. There were other people later on that I saw come in and out. I'm sure they have a group. Maybe they do have some random visitors, but they're like older. He was like young, in his 20s or something, or 30s. So the point is, so then after he gives me his life story on why he joined, after the tour, we go to garden, to this garden thing. And he's like, you have to turn over the mulch. You have to turn over the mulch. And these are the weeds. This is how you identify the weeds. He's showing me the weeds. He shows me that they have like this little like ball at the end. And he's like, as you pull them out, you say thank you for being there. And before you pull them out, you ask them, may I pull you out? Because we need to grow food for our community. May I pull you out? So I was mentally thanking the weeds and telling them if I can pull them out. As I pulled them out and I turned over the mulch and everything, and I was pulling and oh my God, it worked. My anxiety, her task was, you pull out the weeds in the ground, you pull out the weeds in your mind. So that was the intention. I was pulling out the weeds. It was working, you guys. And I was there for like a good 30 minutes. And I was doing everything, pulling out. He was pulling it out too. And then there was like this huge vine one. It must have been like rooted, like huge rooted. And he's like, oh, I'm going to go get like I don't know what those are called, but the thing with the spike and the end. And I'm going to go get one of those. And before I noticed why he was getting it, then I saw it was huge. And he's like, oh, I was like, can I do it? And he's like, yes, go ahead. And I'm just hacking at the ground. I'm hacking at the ground. And I'm getting this huge, it's like this thick vine. And with all my strength, I'm like, he's so happy that I'm pulling it. And I'm going to pull it. And then I'm just like pulling this thick vine thing, and I yank the whole thing, and all of my stress falls out. All of my anxiety is gone. Everything is fully gone. My hands are full of mud. They cured me. Oh my God. So then I was like, thank you so much. I'm going to go now. I appreciate you. I thanked him, and he's like, okay, I'm going to take you back to the lady. And so, because the lady's like one of the leaders. So he takes me back to the lady, and I thank her too. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for giving me this advice. I was being very thankful. They were very nice to me. They invited me to like sing with them on the weekends or something. I don't know, but they were very nice to me, and I took their advice, and it honestly helped. Pull the weeds out. You pull the weeds out of your mind. Oh my God. The only reason I think maybe they were a little bit of a cult, just a little bit, even though they were very, very kind, and I really appreciate them, and I made sure to let both of them know that I appreciate them and their help, was because I noticed there was a little bit of a hierarchy and it was women ran, which is kind of cool, but it was all women, and I guess lower in the totem pole, and he had mentioned that they had these fire ceremonies, and he has to watch them on a live video. So I'm like thinking, doesn't he live with them? So like he doesn't get to go to the fire ceremonies yet, I guess. And they seem to have a little bit of a hierarchy. But besides that, they were very, very kind. Oh, I forgot to tell you, they did do one thing that was a little odd. But when I first got there, the lady. So she opened the door. She had me leave my shoes outside. And again, for those people who just got here, she's a bald woman wearing like a monk clothes. She's like, for all of our visitors, we take a picture of them. We take a picture of them before and after they leave. So I was like, okay. And I was thinking, well, they can't, I'm a YouTuber, TikToker. There's so many pictures of me online, it doesn't even matter. And I'm going to tell the story anyways. I'm just not going to name drop them. So if it's out there, it's out there. It doesn't matter. So I let her, and I asked her, are you going to post this? And she's like, no. I let her take a picture of me before, and then right before leaving, she had me take a picture. She took a picture of my face after, and she did like this thing where she put a side by side, and she's like, what do you see different? And I knew I had dropped all the anxiety. I was so much happier. I really was. And I was like, well, she's like, look at the eyes. And I was like, in the first picture, I see sadness. And in the second one, I see light, like in the eyes. And then she was like, yes. And I've been in sales before, so I know the hyping up, you know. She's like, I feel goosebumps. I was like, that's so salesy. They're trying to get me to go back. They're trying to get me to go back. But they were very kind. They did not have to let me in. They did not have to give me advice. I just walked in off of the street. I called them and I walked in. So I do really appreciate them on like helping me work through like that internal turmoil that I had. It literally left me, cured me. Sometimes honestly, like hard work like literally does help you cure it, but with that intention of pulling the vines, pulling the weeds, pull the weeds out of your mind. As I pulled, everything dropped. And then that big weed at the end where I hacked at it, and then I pulled and the whole thing came out. Oh, it was beautiful. Oh my God. It was beautiful. I felt so at peace, and I let go. And I just feel so much love and happiness. And there is so much beauty and intention in the world. And I love the fact that mentally we were asking the weeds if we can pull them, because we're going to move and have space for the food there. I don't know. It was an experience. I'm not sure if I will go back to them. They really wanted me to come back because they have like singing ceremonies and classes and whatnot, because I honestly think a little bit they're called a little bit, but they help me and they're really, really nice and I appreciate. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Have you guys ever randomly walked into like a commune type situation? There was other people there for sure. I had called ahead though, so they had me coordinate with that lady. Or have you ever walked into like a very religious situation or a cult-like situation, but actually was like nice and they helped you and they were really, really cool? Or was it bad? Can you guys let me know in the comments below? I'm so curious. Okay, so I'm going to catch up on all the comments because I have a bunch. I'm going to try to. I have 84 people on YouTube and 5 people on TikTok. Because I have 2 live streams. Let me start reading some of these comments and see. So guess what? It says, yes, he's been to a spiritual place. It's been beautiful, curse. Aw, thank you. I have to take that as a compliment. Let's see. He said beautiful. Thank you. Cool. A lot of people are like, they want to be vampires. Okay, let me check on TikTok real quickly. Since I have less, hot stuff. Good to see you. Something just jokes. Randomly landed from scrolling. Well, I'm glad you guys are here. on this channel, because I have 96 people here on YouTube and 6 people on TikTok, on this channel, we just talk about all the weird stuff. I just admitted that I literally just randomly went into a cult place or like a commune. I don't know what they were. They were really nice to me though. So maybe they were. Maybe we as a Western society see them as bad because they're not traditional. But honestly, maybe they were actually really good. I think it's only bad if they harm people. But if they're not harming anybody and they're just living their own way, then it's good. It's peaceful. If they're happy, if everyone's happy, you know? So, Magic says it happens a lot. A lot. You go to a lot of communes. Let me see on YouTube. Vampire teeth. Let's see. James Patterson. Sorry, God. James Donovan asked, how do you pull the weeds out of your mind? So what I was doing, like this, like in this commune place, they had me, like it was like this garden thing, and they were gonna grow food, and the weeds were coming out, and I had a little shovel, I would shovel the mulch, but when I would find the weeds, with the intention, I'm pulling out the weeds, I'm letting go of the stresses of the mind, I'm connecting it to it. So as I pull it out, it's like I'm physically taking it out of my mind. It's like a spiritual thing. And it worked. Honestly, it was very healing. It worked. I'm not going to lie. It did. Especially that big one. I just dropped all of it. It's like I worked through that emotion, that stuck emotion. So, let's see. Let me catch up. I'm trying to see some real talk though, for real. Yeah, I'm just telling you guys. I literally did that today. I was like, I need to talk about this. If you guys like this type of content where we just talk about all the weird stuff, make sure to like and subscribe. I live a lot. We have this awesome community here. Let's see. God bless sister. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Let me catch up. Let me see if I have any questions. You guys are very, very sweet to me. I really appreciate you guys. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I'm actually doing so much better. There is like a spiritual significance on like when you are like it connected. The physical act of pulling out the weeds and pulling out the anxiety and the stresses, it really was that physical, because I was connected it spiritually. I'm pulling out the weeds as I pull all the anxiety and stresses out. Pull with that intention. It literally just let everything go, especially that big one. Zephyr, thank you for the follow on TikTok. So I'm looking at both live streams. Let's see. I have a question on YouTube, all of your canines. Let's see. I can't catch up on the really, really old comments on YouTube. There's so many. Okay. Let's see. I'll see if I can go on the new ones. My cupboard is burning. No. These are not real. These are not real. These. Ow. This one's real. This one's real. This one is not real. By the way, I tried this thing. Don't laugh at me, you guys. I tried painting my fingernails with a marker and then putting a top coat on it. I mean, it's not too bad for a marker. Let's see. How do I become a vampire? Nice of happiness. Yeah, I just want to spread love. At the end of the day, I want to spread love and happiness to you. Hello, Jacob. Welcome back. Let's see. I'm catching up on all the comments on YouTube. So kind of vampire. So are you? Does your skin sparkle in the sun? Maybe. I do love glitter. I'm definitely a glitter girl. What's on the agenda tonight? Well, I kind of already said the story on how I might have met up with some like commune people or maybe a cult, but just very religious people it was very interesting, and they had me work with my hands, and I feel like really relieved. It actually helped. Jacob said, there's my beautiful vampire. I saw a human version of you. Yes. Sometimes I'm human. Let's see. Let's see. You better hold on, Spider Monkey. I feel like, oh, that's from Twilight. Lucas says, playing out, do we know each other in real life? No, I don't think so. The only time I met a Luca was like many years ago. So no, I would say no. And your outfit's adorable. Thanks. Are your fags for real? I don't know. You have to check out my other videos and find out. Did you know that vampires are actually creatures from hell? Ooh. Through our old friend. Let's see. Don't tell your enemy, Schwab Michael. Need peace. Yeah, choose love every time. Yes, peace and love. Oh, that's what I was saying. So, like, this place that I ended up in, I know as a Western society, oh, thank you, Sticks, for the roses. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Thank you so much. So I was saying, as a Western society, sometimes we call things like cults that are not actually that. I don't know. I just walked in there and they helped me. They were really sweet. But if they're not harming anybody and they're just choosing to live all together and they're growing food together and they're really not harming anybody, then I don't think it's bad. It's just like a group of people living with nature, you know? So alternative living is not necessarily a bad thing. Honestly, we should promote it more. It's not necessarily that, but just living differently. I think people would be happier than just like working away. You know what it is to grow your own food? Like they just grow their food, which is awesome, you know? Let's see. That's funny, Jacob. And then, I don't know, wouldn't be those. Oh, you have to check my YouTube, Jay Blaze. Okay, so let me catch up on YouTube comments. That is so funny. So, Spork Win says, I quit my job by phone and ripped ass into the speaker before I hung up. Celebrate me. What? You farted in the speaker before you quit? That's actually really funny. That's like the funniest way to quit. I'm not gonna lie. Carla D says, oh, that's nice. Have you seen the new season of Stranger Things? No, I've been meaning to see it with my boyfriend. I literally have not seen it. I heard that the acting is not that good in the new season. So it kind of, I'm kind of sad about that. I hope the acting is good. I don't know. Maybe I'll find it good. Hi, good morning. Opinions on sour cream? Yeah. I mean, that's just food, right? I mean, hi, you're so pretty. Hi, thanks. Hello, Jeff. Thank you for the bear. So sweet, Jeff. I appreciate you. Something fell off behind you. Ooh, spooky. You know, okay, I will tell you guys, this wardrobe, this is from I think Switzerland or Sweden. I got it off of Facebook Marketplace. Some lady, she said it was 200 years old and it's a tongue and pool wardrobe. And she said that her her mother-in-law made her keep it, and that she died and she did not want to be haunted by her mother-in-law anymore, and she didn't want her to be mad because she was giving it to me. But I've actually only had really good experience with this wardrobe. Sometimes I walk by it and I get a smell of mangoes. It's like a mango perfume. It smells so good. So if there is a spirit around this wardrobe, she smells amazing. I love her. Hello, Polly Pocket. Thank you for the heart pup. I really appreciate you. That's really, really sweet. Hello, welcome back. And honestly, what was I gonna say? So the wardrobe, I totally spaced out. Yeah. So I don't think it's the spirit of that lady. I honestly the mango smell, to be honest, for me, just it's because of fairies and fae. I know I'm weird, but I have so many fae and fairy things in here, and I think I attract them. So I think that mango smell is their essence. But if not, if it was the lady's perfume, the lady used to own this, it's an amazing perfume. But I think it's the essence of the fae. Polly Pocket, thank you for the cake slice. Serg, Amazon. Let's see. Anto, let's see, says hi. Love you. Thanks. Let's see. Are you an actor? I do ghost tours for those who don't know. I love doing ghost tours. What are your favorite songs? I don't have a favorite song. I am like into everything. I'm not gonna lie. I'll listen to rock, but I'll also listen to like classical music. I like everything. Let's see. I love your eye makeup. It's eating. Thanks. This was my eye makeup. So I was not feeling the best today. So I was trying to make myself feel better in the beginning. Now I feel amazing after I met up with these people. But I was trying to make myself feel better. So I did it in a very exaggerated eye makeup, like very like gothic, like dark, vampy, because like that's how I was feeling. I was like in that energy, you know, and it makes me feel good just being like in that dark energy sometimes. And I love that vampy, dark, you know, look. I actually have green eyes. He said I have blue eyes. Let's see. She 20%. Thanks. Okay, let me see. What a super goblin said. I don't know what that means. Well, I do have some I have gnomes. That's what I have. I have a gnome book. Get candle burned bookshelf. It's not real. It's not real. Look. It's not real candle. Your creation. Let's see. Looks beautiful today. Aw, thanks. I just appreciate having you guys, my community, where we could talk about all the weird stuff. I literally was just talking about how I met with this spiritual commune group or cult people. They're really nice. They're really, really nice. Un saludito grande. Un saludito Blanca. Let's see. John Carpenter's vampires. Camera's too high. What did you use for your eyes? Oh, the eyeshadow? I just use basic eyeshadow, honestly, and then eyeliner. Veronica, welcome. Let me look at that profile, because I know a Veronica in person. Oh, no, different Veronica. I have a few eyes. Ooh, Patrick says he has a few eyes. You're awesome. You guys are awesome. Like, there's so much beauty in this world. And what I was talking about earlier, sometimes people are not meant to be in your life, and that's okay. As you grow and change as a person, some people will drop off, and it can be very painful, but it does open you up to embracing more, like people who resonate with your vibration more, right? People who get you more, right? Sometimes it can be painful to move on, but that's okay to feel that, right? And let go, and then open yourself up to new experiences and new people around you, because maybe you'll find, friends, and maybe you'll find friends that align with your views a little bit better. They look dope. Thanks. Okay. Polly Pocket. Thank you. You're so pretty, respectfully. Oh, thanks. You guys are awesome. I think all of you guys are beautiful. Remember, I feel like a uniqueness, like the fact that humans are all so different looking and so unique in their own ways, that's what makes you beautiful. The fact that you look different, the fact that you look unique, all the different little features and flaws can be so beautiful. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, sometimes perfection can be boring when you have these quirks. I think that's more beautiful in a way. Okay, let's see. Opinions on band Korn. I've heard some of their songs. I actually used to have one of their CDs. I got it as a present. Hi, says Thor. Lucas says ayahuasca. No, I've never done ayahuasca. The only thing I don't like about that is that it causes you to, and I don't want to do that. I don't like puking. The last time I puked, it was a horrible experience. So I have not done it. So have you done it? I'll respond, thanks. You look like your name could be Anastasia Napolina. Oh, interesting. Blonde Susu, thanks. How many languages do you speak? I speak English and Espanol, and I understand Portuguese. Eu falo pouquinho português. I understand a little bit of it. Can you turn me into a vampire? Mwahahaha. I don't know about that, Mr. Tyler. Where are you in the U.S.? I'm in Florida. Do we have any Florida people here? Florida. Let's see. Você fala português? A little bit. Eu falo pouquinho. Yeah, many video. Thanks. Let's see. Let's be friends. Yes, that's the whole point of creating this community. We can talk about all the weird stuff in our reality and talk about experiences, spiritual things, ghost things, whatever you want. And also like manifesting, like high vibe, you know. You guys are the creators in this world. You can create the beautiful reality that you want to create. Remember that you are so powerful. If you like this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe because I live often and we can have this awesome, weird community, you know. Okay. Let's see. What band of shade is your nail polish? So, this is literally a marker. Okay, where is it? Oh, it's over there. I literally took like a glitter marker and then dry it out and then I painted with like clear nail polish over it. I love your teeth. Thanks. How old are you? 501. Let's see. Jesus loves you. Thanks. Opinions on gnomes. I think they're pretty cool. I don't know their lore that much. I know more of like the fae lore. Some people think that they fall under with like fairies, but I have this really cool like gnome book. I just love all the like fantastical creatures in this realm. Okay, let's see. Hi, bro. Hi. Let's see. Save Gaza. That's nice. Opa Português. Let me catch up. I've been trying. That's so sweet. Hola, Florida. Hola. How are you doing? You know what? I'm doing good. You know? I'm doing really, really good. And I remind myself that we all go through transitions in our lives. And they can be painful, but, you know, working through them and just letting them go opens you up for new and beautiful experiences, you know? I don't know what that means, Mr. Vasquez. Can you show us some of your vampire books? You know what? I need more vampire books. I have just so much fairy stuff. I don't know why I don't have more vampire books. You know what? That's my mission. I'm going to get more vampire books. That's a good one. Damn, really, I'm supposed to find. Thank you. Hi, everyone. Hi. First time watching. Welcome. Are you into conspiracies? Yes. Oh my God. I've talked about everything. I've talked about like how people believe that traffic is manufactured, you know, like there's people who purposely will like slow down like a line of cars to create. That's a whole thing. I hope not, you know, but if you are in traffic, just be like love and light, sing, just feel high vibes, make an experience about it. Okay, let's see. Here's pretty things. Oh, Crazy Hand says, wait till you have a near-death experience. See how quickly. Oh, so near-death experience. I love watching NDEs. Oh my God. They're so interesting. people will die and maybe they have a heart attack and they come back to life and they tell you what they saw, and it's usually just like all love and light, and it's beautiful. Okay, let's see. Very beautiful. Thank you. So many too common practice. Beatles. I'm trying to figure out that. You should watch the movie. Which movie? Glad it's not a real candle. Yeah, they're not real candles. I have one real candle over here, but it's like really hot. Let's see. So Luca says he did ayahuasca and it was the greatest experience he ever had in his life. So I've never done that. Again, I don't like the puking aspect, but he says everyone either needs intense yoga or ayahuasca. I do yoga. I love yoga. Actually, I didn't do any yoga today. I should have done some yoga. Yoga, meditating, breath work can bring so much peace. Let's see. Tyler says, I got one. It's a spell vocabulary book. That's interesting, Tyler. I have to look that up. I hate real candles. It says, I know sleep. Happy New Year's. Yeah, Happy New Year's to you guys. Aw. Just remember that this year you can do anything. You really can. You are so powerful in this world. You have control of your reality. Anything is possible. You just have to believe in yourself. I'm new here. I really understand how streamers treat new people. Welcome. Yoga, thanks for the follow, Black Sheep. The only lost. Black Sheep, thanks. Join my fan club. You're awesome. Thank you so much. Who are the 4 people on Mount Rushmore? I'm not sure. It says, tell us. I don't know what that means. Have you done mushrooms? Yes. But honestly, my most like enlightening experiences were through meditation. You meditate and like, especially if you meditate with the intention of like astral projecting before going to sleep, there's a whole process. Check out Ryan Cropper on YouTube. He teaches you how to do it. That's how I learned. And when you leave your body and your body is sleeping, your soul leaves, it is like, it makes you realize like our souls are infinite. Like this reality is, we're the powerful ones. You are the powerful ones. That's the lie. The majority is the powerful. What your energy, what you focus on is what you create in this reality. Okay. So, you don't know who's, the presidents, Brian, sorry about that. I just had a brain fart. I'm reading the comments really high. I just assumed there was people standing on Mount Rushmore, not the actual like carved faces. Sorry about that. I just got it. I'm just reading the comments so fast. I just thought they meant the people standing there, not the presidents. What do you call an animal that comes out only at night? A vampire. Mwahahaha. Well, that. I like DMT. I've never done that. Phew, says Tyler. Yeah, sorry. Sometimes I'm reading comments like so fast that I don't fully process them. And I have to get better at that, to be honest, because if I don't fully process them, I'll have that moment where I'm like, yeah, you know. Chris King, thanks. We're like ants. Yes, in a way. You know what's funny? I had a conversation with somebody and he would just not get it. But the ant thing, they're living their own life. Like they have their own, you know, civilization. They have their own like tunnels and everything that they create. They have their own reality and they don't really conceptualize us as humans. There are things out there that are watching humans. They're watching humans and we're living our own lives and they might just be passing by us and we don't necessarily understand them either. We might just see an aspect of them. Just like how you have dimensions. If you're like in the 4th dimension, a 3rd dimensional creature doesn't see the full picture of the 4th dimensional creature. In a way, ants communicate so and so differently that they don't understand the society that humans are in, like banking, for example. But you get what I'm saying. How much time does it take to feel that by just meditating? You have to meditate with an intention. I honestly recommend, years ago, I was following Ryan Kruber on YouTube, and he teaches you how to meditate with the intention of astral projecting. That's when, for those who don't know, that's when you're sleeping and your soul leaves your body, okay? And your body stays here, but you just roam. And it's the best, it's the coolest thing ever. But there's steps. You first have to learn how to lucid dream. When you're like, you know, you're in a dream and you control it. Then you have to learn how to leave your body, like sit up, walk out, you know? It is really, really cool, honestly. And that really like wakes your brain up like, oh wow, this reality is not what we're taught, you know? Tyler says, I'm do-do-do, do-do-do. Hello from Argentina, welcome. Scott says, so you're giving advice about infinity, but you don't know anything. Well, that's the whole point. I'm not giving advice. I'm telling you that we don't know our reality. You don't know anything either. None of us do. We're exploring and learning as students. We are all students here. I'm a student too. And that's why I try to create this community where we can respect each other and learn and grow and share our stories. And we don't have to agree on everything, but we should be respectful to everybody. And I'm telling you my personal experience of how I astral projected, how I've been able to walk out of my body while my body slept. And me realizing that the society they teach us is not the society that really is. It's just to keep us in that working loop. You are the powerful one. You guys are the powerful one. Your soul, your energy is what creates this reality. Work towards what you want. Focus on what you want, and you will create the reality you want. Okay. So my father's good. It's good for you, Hendrix. You have great energy. Yes, you guys too. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. You guys can do anything you want. Let's see. See the wild. Gorgeous. Thanks. Let's see. John says, Pauline, it's my first time seeing you. Well, welcome. Welcome to my channel. We just talk about all the weird stuff. I was just talking about how I maybe met up with some commune people today and they're really nice. And just all the weird stuff. Also, for you guys who don't know, I give ghost tours. It's my job. And I also talk about that, you know. But we all just share our experiences and different things here. Just loves you. Thanks. How do I meditation with intention? You just, before meditating, you have the intention of maybe I want to connect with an angel, or maybe I want to like work on my sixth sense, you know. There's different, but if you want to astral project, literally Ryan Kruber on YouTube has breakdowns on his channel, and that's how I learned. It's a lot of like steps. Daryl says, love you. Thanks. Tyler says something about doo-doo. What's the name on YouTube? Pauline Enchanted. Also, if you guys like this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe. I live often. Vampire, what do you do? I do ghost tours. I rebuke. I'm not evil. Oh my god. I'm just trying to spread love and light, happiness, and thanks for the follow. God, something. Thanks. Jesus loves you. Thank you so much. You guys are so sweet. How is Cream says, first humans on Earth were eating with no spoons, no knives, no forks, then evolved over time. Yes. We learn from our ancestors. There's this theory where people believe that our DNA carries memory. Like, if you think about it, like a family of pianists, right? A family of pianists can have kids that are pianists. Of course, you could say they start teaching them from young. But there's been like studies where they start teaching a family of pianists the kid at the same age as a kid that does not come from a family of pianists, but the family of pianists kid will pick it up way faster. They're just way more talented. So a lot of people, this is like an actual like theory. A lot of people believe that there is memory carried on through DNA, which is very interesting. And I think that's the thing, because my dad is definitely like a talker. He loves to like blah, 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 kind of like me. Definitely I got that trait as a child. You know what I mean? It just came innately with me. And I kind of do see that. The people who have had accidents and they hit their brain and for some reason they unlock memory, or they unlock another language. That's literally happened. Or they unlock like being able to be super good. That one guy that became like the best mathematician ever, that memory was it was within him. He woke up and he had the skill. It was within him. For some reason, humans have been limited that access. And I honestly believe through meditation and through intention, you can access that memory again. You know, that's my personal belief. You know, I haven't fully gotten there. I'm meditating and growing and learning as a person too. I'm a student here too, you know. Okay, let's catch up on the comments on YouTube. Okay. Let's see. Jack says, I can share my music band, Mercy Ender. Ooh. I don't have time to look that up now, but that sounds cool. Are they like rock? Joseph says, drink Celsius energy drinks. I used to drink them a lot, and I actually, the last 2 days, I was going to talk about this. I forgot about this. I drank a little bit of Celsius today and yesterday, and I regret it. It's like not good for your gut health, and I feel like it that affects your emotions and your state of mind. It just made my state of mind worse when I was going through something. So like gut health is so important. It really does affect your well-being. What can you achieve from astral projecting? Whatever you want, honestly. And I've had experiences with like entities. The last time I astral projected was kind of against my will. There was like I was like in a dream and I was super lucid. I was just in the dream. And I was pulled out by this, I know this sounds very weird, but I'm telling you the truth. My soul was pulled out and it was this blue being like carrying me. And I was like, what are you doing? I was like in the sky and I could feel the air. When you're astral projecting, it feels as real as here. It feels as real as here. Like there's no difference. You feel that? You feel that? You hear that? It feels so, when I was pulled out, I just felt wind, and I was in the air. My soul was in there, my astral body. And I asked that astral being, what are you doing? And he said, I'm healing you. And I actually had like a stomach thing and I woke up and I felt better. So, you can accomplish anything, whatever you want. All realities exist. Also, if you leave your body, just try to be like love and light and happiness. Don't try to astral project while you're feeling down, because there's so many realms. You'll go to a scary realm. You are the vibration. So wherever you are vibrating at, that's where you go. So if you're astral projecting your love and light and happiness, you go to love and light happiness place. I've never astral projected when I'm down, okay? Because then you're going to see scary stuff, you guys. You are the creator of reality, especially in the soul form. In the soul form, everything is instant. You create instantly. Okay, so let's catch up. And if you are ever in that situation where you're astral projecting and you're in a scary realm, just start sending, because I think that happened to me once a long time ago. I just start sending like love and light to those beings, and they hate it. And just start feeling gratitude and just beauty and just love and light, and you'll start rising up to a higher dimension, to a higher realm. And they hate it because the lower astral beings, they just feed off of that fear. They feed off of chaos, right? But the higher astral beings, they love the love and light. They'll give you, it's like a great energy exchange. Hi, I'm Anthony from London. Welcome, Anthony from London. Armando, can you detect if someone's astral projecting in your home? I have detected, like, again, I do ghost tours, so I have detected like spiritual things or entities in my home. I always banish things. Also, I have like a spiritual protection around my house, so nobody could do that. You guys are not allowed to try. you will literally get kicked out. You will bounce right out. Don't try that. You're not welcome. Sorry. You're welcome in my community. Not my house. I can't have a bunch of people here. I can't have a bunch of people here. So yeah, I'm spiritually protected. I have boundaries around my house. Nobody can come in here. The only thing I do allow is like angels and like fae, like fairies. So have a wonderful weekend. You too. And like whatever like soul beings that are like kind of my spirit guides. Those are the only ones. Thanks for the follow, Steve. Okay, so let me see. Let me catch up on the comments. Hey, look at your candle. My candle's doing great. It's not real, you guys. It's not burning, I promise. Necromancia. So now people refer, I know necromancy, you think of the movies, raising the dead. That was the original definition. People now refer to as speaking to the dead. And I have to do that a lot with my ghost tours, but we just use spirit talkers. As a kid, I was able to really see a lot of the spirits and hear them, and it scared me a lot. So I'm not fully open to that anymore. I do the ghost tours. I use the spirit talkers. I can fully open my third eye. I don't know if I want to, because as a child, it did scare me a lot. All kids see the spirits. People, why do you think so many children have imaginary friends? They're just spirits they're playing with. Tyler says, I'm an angel of death. Can I go over? Nope, sorry, Tyler. You are invited here in the social media. We have this group, amazing group. We can all hang out here, but nobody's invited in my house. Sorry. This girl's really cool. Oh, you guys are awesome. I just want you to remember that you guys are amazing, and you guys can do anything you want in this life. Like, you should look in the mirror and be like, I'm amazing. Because you are. You are amazing. You are beautiful. And you can do anything you desire. And I'm telling you on TikTok, you can do anything desire too. Okay, so, let's see, YouTube. Stretch has a bunch of us drinking beers in Australia, girl. Have a great day. Have a great day, Australia. It's funny, I met someone from Australia today in person. Let's see. What do you think of Vampire Diaries or Legacies? Do you like it or have watched it? Yes. I think I watched the beginning of Legacies, and it's so many episodes. The Vampire Diaries, I didn't fully finish everything, but I got like a few seasons in. After a while, my attention span is like, ooh, when is this gonna end? But I do like Vampire Diaries. Maybe I should sit through the whole thing. Also, I didn't want to lose Elena. I think Elena's one of my favorites, and I heard that she's not there for the ending. I mean, for the last episode, yes, but she leaves, right? You're super fine and beautiful. Aw, thanks. You guys are beautiful and awesome and amazing. Okay, drink water. Ooh, here's my water. Let's see. Dun 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 dun. Are you a sweet person? Yeah, you guys are sweet too. Okay, what city do you do tours in? I actually don't say, because I don't know how. Like, I'm conflicted. Should I tell everybody where I do my tours? But then you guys all showed up. Like, I know my company is good. You know why I got the ghost tour job, you guys? Because of my social media. They always tell you, oh, don't do social media. You won't get jobs, blah, blah, blah. I got it because of you guys. I sent over my social media, and they're like, yeah, do ghost tours with us. Yes. They made me, I did have to audition and like send videos of myself and whatnot. But no, my social media got me the ghost tour job, which is awesome. Vincent says, you're beautiful. Can you give me a ghost tour, Tyler? I think, you guys are sweet. I don't disclose the city I'm in. That's what it is. I don't disclose the city I'm in. But ghost tours are awesome. Just look at the reviews, see if you find one. They're a lot of fun. I also do my ghost tours very cheesy. I'm like, hi, I am your cheesy ghost tour lady. I literally do dad jokes the whole time. Okay, so let me catch up. Caffeine. No, we love your mouth. Aw, thanks. I wish we could hang out. Well, we all hang out here. I do lives all the time. I'm just trying to create a community where we can share our different perspectives, be weird. I literally just talked about maybe meeting up with like this, like maybe it's a cult, maybe it's like a commune people, and they were really nice and they healed me. Or we talk about spirit or like manifestation, whatever you want. We talk about all weird stuff. Aliens. Oh my god, we can go on and on about aliens. Let's see. Women have great ideas about living reality. Oh, you too. Let me see. Tyler, that's funny. It's funny because people on TikTok, I can actually read all the comments. Because on YouTube, I have so many. Purple crayon tastes the worst. Maybe you shouldn't be eating the purple crayon. The Bible. Oh, that's nice. What city? What did you use to protect your boundaries? Everybody does different things. I do like a lot of prayers and sage. I do salt and I do a lot of stuff. Azazel says I'm an angel. Oh, that's nice. Irish guy says blue crayon's my favorite color. Flavor. If you're eating the blue crayon, nice house. Thanks. How are you doing? I'm doing great. I don't know. How are you guys doing? How's your day today? Sorry, I have a lot of comments to catch up on. Wow, you're really on point in your teachings. Thanks. What did he do ghost tours in? Oh, God. I would just say support your local ghost tour people. You know? Yeah, there's a lot of spammy. Someone's talking about the Bible. I actually do have the Bible too. I believe in, I just love reading, you know, and I had an experience with the Holy Spirit. It was really nice. I prayed to him too. Okay. Let me see. You called my name. Yes. Official says, can you say happy birthday to my friend Matt? Happy birthday, Matt! Happy birthday. Aw, I'm enchanted. That's so sweet. You guys are so sweet to me. I love hanging out with you guys, you know? We could just talk about all the fairy stuff. Did you guys see, I did a short. I'm pretty sure I caught, like I was hanging out with my cat, and I had my door open, and my front door kind of closed a little bit and then opened, and there was like this light that came through, and it looked like a little fairy carrying something, and I caught it on camera. I put it as a short. Oh, I was like, oh my God, they're visiting me. Okay, let me see. Please turn me to the dark side. That's funny. Thanks for the follow, Rex. Let me see. I love your energy. I love your guys' energy. You guys are awesome. I'm just here to hang out, and you know, we talk about all the weird stuff. Ooh, someone's talking about the Wicked movie. So, the second Wicked movie, that movie had spells in it. It had spells. There was one spell that was like, something about when you only do good, you only get bad things happening to you. I was next to my boyfriend, and I changed it, like while she was singing it, I changed it, and I looked at him, and I did, when you do good, you get rewarded. And I told him, because I didn't want that spell to mess with his consciousness, because I'm super aware of that, but a lot of people who are not into spirituality are not, so it was a way of me, like, protecting him. Beware what you listen to. I listen to all kinds of things, but I am hyper aware. I don't let things program me. A lot of things are programming. TV shows, everything. Remember, we're energetic beings, okay? Our energy programs our reality. If you focus your energy on something, it's creating the reality. Focus your energy on yourself. Create the reality you want, Because you can. You're powerful. Okay, let me see. Light my mortal fire. So, Rex says enchantment spell. Yes. Well, in Wicked enchantment spell, I'm not sure. I just remember that spell that that one bothered me a little bit. We have someone that was born in 1999. Love your energy. We got happy birthdays to Matt. David wants help. What do you want help for? I love your guys' energy. Muscles, oh my god, that one's gross. Like, I read the grandpa with the Viagra one. Are you married? No, I have a boyfriend. Okay. Elliot says, I've seen fairy turn into dove seconds before I approached it. Oh my god. When you are like in the highest vibration, you start seeing, it's like they're masking. You start seeing the spiritual beings that mask as animals. I don't know how to describe it. That, like, it's like a mask. A lot of people see that. Let's see. I love your love, but well, we all go through stuff. I was going through something earlier, and I was able to work through it. If you're going through something, sometimes it's good to, like, don't stuff the emotion. You know, feel it, work through it, and then let it go, right? Tata says, what spells? Do you know? Everything is spell. Words are spells, right? Be careful what you say. What you say becomes your reality, right? So speak highly of yourself. If you are working towards something and you're not quite there, you could say, it's arriving, or I'm getting better and better every day, you know? So you speak good about your accomplishments and things. Even if you're sick, you could say, I'm healing, you know? Your words and your thoughts create your reality. They create your actions, and they create what you bring towards you. I like the lives the most. Well, I'm glad you do. That's why I like lives too, because I get to interact with you guys. I used to just do videos, but with the lives I can interact with TikTok and with YouTube, which is nice. Or a fawn. What is a fawn? Is that like an animal? I'm thinking like a deer. Call me back to art. That's cool. I'm doing great. I got kidnapped. I don't think you would be messaging me right now. We need Santa. I love Santa. And like you. And okay. I am before I put a spell. Yeah, that waking up and being like, today's going to be an amazing day. I got this. I'm amazing. You're amazing. Everyone that comes up to me has good intentions. You're putting that into the universe. You're putting that energy into the reality. So even if you wake up groggy, look in the mirror and have the intention of like, today's amazing. You're beautiful. You got this. You can do anything, right? Tell yourself that, because you'll start believing it and you'll start creating it. Fleeties, teach me about spun money. You have to show gratitude for money. It's very weird, and I actually learned this from the Chinese. Actually, I don't know if it's in feng shui, but they talk about showing gratitude to money. Like, have money in your wallet and organize it and treat it well. Like, when you have it, show gratitude. Like, treat it, like, don't spend it like crazy, right? Treat it with respect, and more will come to you. I tried that, and it works. When you treat money with respect, more comes to you. It's like, oh, you respect me, I'll come back. It's like a partner. If you don't respect your partner, they leave. That's funny. Bink says, be careful, that flame's pretty close to the woodwork. It's not real. Everybody thinks it's real. It's not real. This one's real, and I can't even grab it, the one down there. What animals do sense around me? I'm not sure. Fawn is a man and a beast mixed. Oh, interesting. That's cool. What's the worst word you know? I don't know. I don't know what the worst word I know is, and what categorizes it as worst. Oroa says, you have a Russian name. You look like Russian too, but speaking English looks weird. Yes, I know. Everybody thinks I'm Russian or Ukraine. I've actually had a bunch of Russian and Ukraine people come up to me and start talking to me. And to the point where there was this one guy who was going up the stairs. He starts talking to me in Russian. And I told him I don't, like, I'm sorry, I don't, he was like, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I don't understand what you're saying. And then he proceeds to get mad at me and tells me in English, how dare you not know your culture? And I'm like, I am not Russian. It was so funny. But yes, and I have had Ukrainian girls come up to me and talk to me. They think I'm Russian or Ukrainian. I know, I look it, I sound, my name is it too. I agree. How has your bookshelf not caught on fire? Because it's magic. Woo! Magic, magic, magic. Dee, 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 dee. No fire. No fire. Anunet says, yes, positive self-affirmation. That works for sure. You create your reality. Yes, you do create your reality. You're programming your subconscious too to see all the opportunities around you. Because I promise you, all of you guys, there are so many opportunities around you. And if you wanted to, you can change your life in a second. Anything is possible. You are the creator of your reality. You are. You can do it. And you have the power to. You just have to believe in yourself. Okay, let's see. Dee, dee, dee. Yeah, we're 80 years here over eternity. Do you have a twin? It's all about frequencies and energies. Yeah. There's something about emotion. Emotion, when you put an emotion into your words, into your thoughts, into your beliefs, it really powers up your energy, your reality creating energy. If you have strong emotions towards something, that's why I've talked about, like, people who identify with thoughts. If you have a bad thought that crosses your mind, don't fight it, because you're just going to create more of it, right? Just kind of let it go. Realize that you are not your beliefs. You're just the observer of your beliefs. You are the soul that observes the monkey mind, right? And let it go and focus on a thought that you love. Also, focus on mindfulness, which is just being here. When you have less thoughts, it's better too. Just be here. Focus on the beauty around you, being able to hear, feel, see, right? Everything is so beautiful. Okay, let's see. AB positive. Oh, wow. She's gonna have fire on her hands. Fire! Van Helsing's coming. Oh, no. Transylvania. I love all these vampire jokes. Magic was super. That magic was super magic. Magic. Have a great weekend. Have a great weekend. You guys are awesome. I'm just happy to hang out with you guys. Let's see. Talk to me in reality. I'm going to give it a go. Yes, give it a go, Peter. If you want to start doing social media, you can do it. It took me a while before I believed in myself. But once I believe myself, I'm pulling in. I love doing this. I love the community I'm growing, and it's becoming more and more successful. And you guys love each other. And you guys, you know, it's an awesome community. We all grow together. We talk about the weird stuff. We talk about aliens, spirits, whatever you want. We're here. We hang out. It's awesome. Okay, Taylor. As in Taylor. Wait, no, I was thinking of Taylor Lautner, but he's a werewolf. He's a werewolf, not a vampire. Vampire was the Edward. I forgot his actor name. Peter says the confidence to inspire me. Yes, get inspired. All of you guys, whatever you want to do and create in this reality, you can do it. You just have to believe in yourself. If someone else was able to create it, you can create it. And if someone else was not able to create it, you could still create it. If you can think about something, you can create it. If there's something that you're dreaming and thinking of that you really, really want, it exists. It already exists. It exists in another realm, in a higher dimension. Tune into it. It already exists. Tune into it. You can do it. I believe in you. I really do. I believe in you. You can do it. Okay, so Tyler says Bamprina. Okay, let's see. Where are you from, dear? Well, I will tell you that I am in Florida right now, but I speak Espanol. You have to guess. Good stuff, Paulina. Thanks. Ghosts seem to really like, okay, bed sheets because of Halloween. I always thought those like the kids with the bed sheet and the holes. That's so cute. Edward Scissorhands. Oh, I love that movie. I love all those Tim Burton type movies. Have a kit. Whoa. If you are Western, then you know about the cartoon series Ben 10. Yes, I know about Ben 10. Higher Vibe says, be present right here, right now, for everything unfolds, manifests right where you are in the present moment. Yes, that is true. If you are right here and you believe, like, let's say you have a dream, but you actually believe that you are the dream, and you start putting energy and living the life as if you are that person, then you create it. There's no yesterday or tomorrow. There's only right now. That is so true. That actually reminds me of Eckhart Tolle. I love his teachings. There's no future. There's no past. All you have is the present moment. Why is your mind somewhere else? Right now, you are safe. Right now, you are happy. Right now, you have everything you need. Be here. Of course, you have to plan for the future, maybe pay bills, whatever you need to do. But enjoy here. Enjoy the right now. There's so much to enjoy. There's so much beauty to enjoy. Enjoy the right now. Okay, let's see how the Lord calls you. Oh no, Kendall says, I have a kit for eradication. I have civil daggers. Transylvania. Good morning. Oh, see, I don't know that language. I'm from Pakistan. That's cool. Hi, Bryce says you can create from right where you are right now in the present. Yes, I agree. Have you used ayahuasca to access spirits? No. You can access the spirit realm via meditation too. I did ayahuasca, the vomiting. I've never done that. The vomiting. That's why I don't want to do it. But yes, deep meditations, you can open your sixth sense. Why is the candle on fire in the wooden closet? Oh no! Oh no! I'm just messing with you. It's not real. Look, it's not real. Okay, so thanks for the likes, A Potter. Okay, let's see. I stole my heart. You stole your own heart? I love that. Huggers, thank you. Oh, you corrected. You stole your heart. Thanks. Meditation helps. Yes. When you meditate, like, it really, it's like it expands your reality. Also, breath work. Like, breathing in, like, holding it, and then breathing out. Looking around, it really does help expand your awareness and beauty and all the things around you. This light, this door, you guys. We hear everything. Okay, so let me catch up on the comments. Victoria, old Victoria, are we going to do with you? I'm not sure. Is that from a movie? A Part says, have you ever been to Salem, Massachusetts? No, I want to go. That is, I know it's a little touristy, but that's a witchy town. Very, very witchy. I want to go to Salem, Massachusetts. What was I going to say? There is I'm in Florida. There's a city or a town that's all like, and it's not touristy. The whole town is like witches, and I want to go. Ooh. Can you please meditate on farting? What? Breathing exercises help. Yes. Breath work. Oh my God. It has helped me so much. Breath of life too. Everything. You beautiful. Texting, not taking serious jokes. Bye. Yeah. Thanks. Yeah. We're just having fun here. That would be so fun. It's amazing. I know. I really want to go to Salem, Massachusetts, and I want to go to the witch town in Florida, like the actual witch town. There's a witch town here. There's so many people talking about farts on YouTube. They're like deadly fart. Who's farting on YouTube? That is so funny. Are you guys just farting and smelling it right now? Sorry. Can you touch your elbows together like that? There you go. I know you were being weird, but I have a jacket. Ha! I figured out midway. If you fart this while deep breathing, it's okay. Oh, the high vibe deleted it. It was talking about farts. I loved you before I met you, so I was going, oh, thanks. Have you used affirmations? Yes. I try to do them every day. It really does change your perspective in your life. Just wake up and be like, today's amazing. Isn't today amazing? It's a gorgeous day today. We can do anything. Anything's possible. Miracles are going to happen today. Miracles are going to happen for you. You can do anything. Really. This world, I know people get stuck on their routines, but this world is full of miracles and possibilities. Be open to it. Be open. If someone invites you to something weird, be open to it. Maybe it'll be the best adventure in your life. Take a left, turn right, go somewhere different. Okay. Oh my God, still the farting is so funny. Hollywood is witchy. Yeah, but I don't think it's, I don't want to say anything right now about that right now. I just like, I want like the happy, like witchy, like high vibes. But I'm sure there are some over there too. One, two. Everybody's talking about farts. So funny. Dark Reaper says, hi there. Hi. Oh, thanks, Dark Reaper, for the roses. Thank you so much. That's right. Do amazing things. Yes, you guys can do anything you want. Payment Tom. Okay. How old are you? 501. Your attitude's intoxicating. It's funny. Thanks, you guys. You guys are so sweet. Where are you from? Originally, I am from Puerto Rico, but I've been in Florida for so long. I'm a Florida girl. Florida! Oh my God. 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 How is that? I literally dropped it. That's so embarrassing. Let me see something. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's just the batteries. I'm going to have to go under there later after the live and scoop out the batteries in the cap. Tested. Are you Mary Poppins? No. Thanks for the follow, Dark Reaper. Okay. So let me catch up on the comments. Thank you. It says, are you strong enough to lift everyone right now? If yes, lift someone right now. I can't. Why? There's nobody here to lift. I could probably lift like barely, like 120, like someone that's 120 pounds. Love Florida. Ooh, nice. Puerto Rico people don't look like you. I know. Everybody thinks I'm like, it's more because I have a lot of Spanish, Spain. My lineage, to be honest, I was born in Puerto Rico, but my lineage is very Spanish, like Spain, you know, and they're, you know, white people. A vampire, 500-pound monster. What? No, you're not. Nobody's a monster, unless you want to be. Some people tell me they're werewolves. Jack, I literally have nobody to lift. Jack is like, lift someone right now. Jim Decker says, 120 is too heavy for you. You cannot lift. Well, if it's like a person, like barely, like, and then drop them, kind of, you know? Mostly Portuguese bloodline. Interesting. Oh, thanks. Good night. Good night, Nicholas. I understand why the Western country's so fast. Oh, yeah. I won't stream my runs. 50 subscribers, I'm at 15. Just keep posting, Diego, and you can do it. You can do anything. Try to do shorts. Shorts will get more people. A Potter says, do you sparkle in the sun or just burn? Sparkle, because I wear a lot of glitter. I love sparkles. I'm a very glittery, girly person. Vampire girl. Let's see. You're awesome. Aw, you guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. I'm so happy to have you guys. Aren't you guys the best? Oh, aren't you guys the best? Remember, I'm telling you this because you should be telling you guys yourselves this. You're the best. You're amazing. You can do anything. Today is an amazing day. There's so much beautiful around you. Beauty. Sometimes walking around and pointing out all the beautiful things around you, all the beautiful people, what you're grateful for. What are like 3 things that were awesome today? Think about it, you know? Okay. Let me see. Lancelot says, te ves linda hoy, mi reina. Thank you. Cien says, they can go in the sun, but mostly hybrids. The Dark Reaper says, the one they were cookies to the most people say blood is thicker water. Interesting. Steven, thanks for follow. Okay, let me catch up on YouTube real quickly. Why are you so cute? Florida girls are awesome. Oh, thanks. Yeah, we're awesome here. Love with the vamps and wolfmen. I'm from Paulina because she's a great country. I'm a great country. That's so funny. Which language? Well, I speak English and Spanish, and I understand a little bit of Portuguese. Eu falo pouquinho português. You look dangerous. Let's see. Right here. No. I believe that I'll just skip that. Español, old country. How do you eat Reese's Pieces, the chocolate? I just eat it normally. I don't like Reese's Pieces that much. I don't know. The chocolate is, I feel like I used to be like a Hershey's fan. Now I'm just like, I like fancier chocolates. Nikki says, okay, let me catch up on TikTok too a little bit, and then on YouTube. Have you watched the original Vampire Diaries? Yes, Vampire Diaries. Part of the originals, and I didn't finish the Vampire Diaries. Hybrid, bibid. What fascinates me is most vampires, if their long life support is their most beautiful, and they do. Aww. I love True Blood series. Yes, True Blood is really, really awesome. Okay, let's see. I'm a Truth Reaper. I think I need to go get my steak, my Truth and Riddle. Hershey's uses curdled milk. Most European chocolate does not. That's what it is. The chocolate doesn't taste the same. Now I'm like, I don't, like, I'll make like chocolate chip cookies, or I'll have fancier chocolate. Like, I don't like the, like, grocery store chocolate anymore as much. Or maybe like a cake or something, you know. Are you a favorite vampire? Red is my favorite color. Red is my favorite color too. I love red. Let's see. Nikki says, I have to really think about what was good today. I got to sleep most of the day. Thanks, Dark Reaper. You're so sweet. Thank you for loving so much. So Nikki says, I have to really think about what was good today. I got to sleep most of the day. I made an appointment to get my car worked on. I don't know what the third is. Maybe the third, if you have like an animal or someone that you interacted with and it was a good interaction, you could be like, you know what, they were so kind to me, you know? Or I got to hang out with my cat or dog. Like, I'll look for like simple things. Like, I got to feel the wind in my face and it felt so nice, you know? And so many simple things to be grateful for, because we're so blessed. You don't realize like how much abundance you have. And the more you focus on the beautiful abundance and around your reality, the more you'll get it. Let's see. Want a rose petal. Thanks, Porter. You have amazing vibes. You guys have amazing vibes. You guys are awesome. Just remember how awesome you guys are. I just want you to remember that. Aura says, I speak 20 plus languages. and still feel not worthy. I need to learn more. Wow, you can do it. Learn all languages you want. You must have like a really good brain for that. I can pick up like words pretty easily from different languages, but you're 20 plus. That's insane. Luca says, and you know something in Polish? Good morning. Oh, I don't know anything in Polish. Maybe I should learn. Blossoms, my favorite. Cherry blossoms. Are they from Japan? I love your characteristics. Thanks. My a stranger. Nicest vamp. Yeah, we're awesome here in this community. If you like this type of content, make sure you like and subscribe. Okay, let me look over here for the comments here. Tara says, can you tell us the story of your family background? Sure. My grandma was very spiritual. Very. And she would, when I would go to her house, she would test me. She would have me sit in front of something that dangles and place it somewhere and try to make me focus on it so I can move. Or she would talk to me about the dead. You know, it was funny because my parents were not like that whatsoever. Let's see. What is the difference between human law and vampire law? Ooh, I'm not sure exactly. Cherry blossoms were gifted to the U.S. by Japan, and they became popular. Really? That's cool. I want to go to Japan. I'm probably going to end up, one of my friends, she wants to go to Japan. Let's see. And the eyes of the galaxy fall in love again. Oh, thanks. I wish I had the positivity you do. You can. You can. Honestly, affirmations will help you so much to realize the beauty around you and how amazing you are, because you are amazing. I'm talking to all of you guys. You are amazing, and you can do anything you want in this reality. Your soul is what creates this reality. You are the powerful. Are you a Leo? Yes. A Potter. I am a Leo. I am very, very Leo too. I had my boyfriend's mom. She's like into astrology, and she got like the date of, like, the time of birth, everything down. And I was like, Leo, 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 except for one part that was not Leo, but everything was Leo. You guys can tell. Leo's with the hair, Leo's with the red, Leo's with the like blah, 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 outgoing and spreading love and light, because that's what I want to do. I knew it. I love your outgoing, very outgoing. Yes, very, very Leo. What do you think is going to win in the Super Bowl? I actually don't know. Blushing young chula sonita, thanks. Did I enter America? Yes, you are in America. Florida girl here. Dark Reaper says, hey, I have to go, but have a great day. Have an amazing day, Dark Reaper. How are you? I'm doing great. I can't believe you remember. Hello, sunshine. Do you take tricks, not physical? Yes, I do. I was just talking about that earlier. The astral projection. That's when your body is sleeping and your soul leaves. And it's fun. You guys should do it. You guys can do it. Learn how to do it. I learned by Ryan Cropper on YouTube. I always give him a shout out because it's free on his channel. He shows you different meditations on how to leave your body while you sleep. You can go anywhere. Thanks. Good morning. You like margaritas on the beach? You know, my favorite is oh my god, I forgot. I'm having a brain fart right now. It's red. Of course, it's red. I forgot. It's a specific. It's a very sweet port wine. Oh my god, Portuguese wine. No wonder I always gravitate towards Leos. Yes. Good night, beautiful. I have to go now before. Good night. If I try to come, no, sorry. I have my house very spiritually protected. None of you guys, I'm sorry, you guys are not invited to astral project to my house. That's my boundary. My house is my safe place. But we can hang out here. We can all hang out here. You guys, you want to message me on YouTube? You can. I have a Discord that you guys can check out where you guys can talk to each other. You know, if you want to like send something on a comment here, I will respond. I try to respond to all the comments. Nice to meet you. Oh, nice to meet you too, Bamu. Sangria. No, it was port wine. But sangria is good too. So, Maddie says, literally ask for protection to your house right now. You can't. I'm not allowing you to. Also, it's spiritually protected. You can't go inside anyways. Long time to do that. Porter says it takes a long time to do that, to ask protect. Yeah. Porter says, have you ever watched actualize.org on YouTube? He has some crazy stuff about psychology. No! Okay, I have to write that down. You said actualize.org? Actualize.org. YouTube. Okay, maybe I'll check him out. I'm putting him on one of my tabs, so I'll probably look at him later. Let's see. Oh, something about diarrhea. Oh my god. Here's beautiful things. Hello, darling. You're awesome tonight. Thank you. It's very... Yeah, it's neat. Okay. I love the weird stuff. Like, I love anything where we, like... I just had, a weird... It felt like a weird glitch in the Matrix. Like, it made me, like... I was like, oh, are we in a simulation? Like, have you guys had that moment where you're like, whoa, this reality feels really fake right now? I went randomly to, I did post about it too, but it was like on, I forgot the day of the week, but it was like a weekday. Let's say it was Tuesday. Tuesday, 9:30 a.m. Most people are working. I was eating in my car and in a parking lot, and I see like a thrift store that's a huge warehouse, like a huge warehouse thrift store. And I'm like, oh, okay, I must have driven by this place so many times and never noticed. So I was like, you know what, I have some time, I'm free right now, I'm gonna go in. Again, it's like, I don't remember the day of the week, but let's say it's a day of the week, let's say it's Tuesday. 9:30 a.m. Tuesday, most people are working. I open the door of the thrift store, and it's a huge warehouse, and it's completely empty. Completely empty. All I see is racks, 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 racks. I can see the whole thing, okay? To the right, I see a worker, and the worker, he's just there, and then I start looking this way, and I hear him talking to someone. I didn't see who he was talking to, but I look, and he's talking to someone in the corner that I did not see. And then I see like a wig or something, and it freaks me out. And I'm looking at all these racks in the warehouse. It's all empty, right? So I walk all the way to the end, and again, everything is empty around me. And there's like this little nook right here. So I go around the corner and the nook, and there's a lady there. And I look around, and then I instantly turn around. Okay, so a few seconds in the nook, a few seconds. I instantly turn around, and when I turn around and go back into the warehouse, it is full. Like, I was there for like 5 seconds. In the nook for like 5 seconds, turn around, go into the like right here. The warehouse is full. There's all these people. I said in the short 25 people, it could have been more. And they're all spread out, like looking through the racks, like as if it was a full warehouse the whole time. And I'm looking at them, and the energy's so chaotic. They're like all super focused on the racks, like they have to find the good thing in this thrift store. There's no way in 10 seconds, the whole thrift store, everything was spread out. There's just no way. There's no way that all these people just spawned there. I was in there for a few seconds, and I was like, what is this? It threw me off, and I was walking through the people, and their energy was so chaotic. They never looked up to look at me. They were all like looking at the things, never raised their head to look at me. And I walked next to them, and then I was like, I left, and then I was like, it was like the Matrix loaded the warehouse. Because when I got there and I walked, it was fully empty, and I was turned around for 10 seconds. And when I turned back around, it was full. The Matrix loaded it with NPCs, like non-playable characters. Like people, like they didn't even look at me when I walked by them. They didn't even look at me. They were all looking at the racks. It was so weird. That felt like a glitch. I would have never gone to that store. First off, I would have never, because I was out of time. You know, it was like during work time, and I was free right now. So I was like in my car eating, and I just randomly decided to go to this warehouse thrift store that I have driven by so many times. I literally would have never gone in, and it was super weird, and it felt like oh my God, am I in a video game? They just loaded all these people. Have you guys ever experienced something like that? Have you guys ever experienced like a glitch? Like you feel like, oh, that person's not real, or like these people are just going in circles, or like it's like loading. I've experienced some times where I felt like a person's not real, but they felt like maybe another entity. They were just like not real. That's what it felt like. Let me know in the comments below. Okay, let me catch up on some of these comments. Let me look at YouTube first because I have a lot of comments here. And then TikTok. Let's see. No, I do not smoke cigarettes. Don't do that, kids. Starling, she doesn't. Let me see. I'm not real. You're pretty. Ah, you guys are beautiful. Maybe you got your love. That is why you believe. Yeah. Vampire girl. I just have a lot. I'm trying to catch up. Just reading our comments and going. So I was talking about the glitch in the Matrix, or people who believe, like, there's a theory where people believe that we are living in a simulation. I don't necessarily believe that, like in a video game. I don't believe that. I think our souls choose this incarnation, but I do see it like it is kind of like a game. Let me catch up on TikTok real quickly. Hey, I have to go, but you have a great day. Great day. Oh, I read that. I say.com. That's so strange. I love it. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like it. I thought I could fly and... Oh my God. That's right. Were there any artifacts? Did you touch one? In the warehouse? No, it was just like... It smelled like really musty, but it was just like a thrift store. Let me catch up on the comments. Mark says you're so beautiful. I want to send you by prosty pictures. You can just tell us. Yoi says that theory is crazy but super interesting. Yeah, I know. That's what, in my channel, that's what I just love to talk about. I just love to talk about, like, different theories about our reality, weird stuff, encounters, whatever you want, like, manifesting, whatever you want, like, all that stuff. But I did, at that moment, was like, whoa, that just felt fake for a second. I don't necessarily believe we live in a sort of simulation. Sort of. I feel like our souls pick this life so we can realize, we forget who we are, and we can realize how powerful we are, and we can create reality with duality, right? With light and then with love. Hey, you're so pretty. Thanks. Do you have any ghost tours? Oh my God, so many. Especially because I give ghost tours. True story. Fifth dimension. Yes, I have a boyfriend. Yoi says, I bet I've seen signs and things change right before my eyes. Yeah, I actually, when I posted that short, I had one of the comments said that every time he looks outside his window, there's no cars. Like, he'll be there for hours looking outside the window, no cars. As soon as he opens that front door, there's like 4 or 5 cars. And he's been testing it like over months. Look outside the window, no cars. No cars, like all the time, all different times of day. opens the car door. Opens his front door, a bunch of cars. Like, that has happened to me. Like, I'm looking and I'm like, oh, no traffic. That's awesome. And I'm getting there and then all these cars come and I'm like, oh, that's so annoying. Why is that happening? But then it's not even like a light change. It's just like got busy. Like, where are these people coming from? You know? Cynic says, wait, let me catch up on the comments. I'm a little behind. Hey, Potter, you have to guess. Check out my YouTube. Where are you from? Well, I live in Florida now. Do you have a gag line? On my ghost tours? I think on my ghost tours, I literally just like, I'm just like, hi, my name is Paulina, and I am your cheesy ghost tour guide lady. I make a lot of dad jokes, like a lot, but they think it's funny, and I get really scary too with the spirits. Okay, let's see. Stick my fingers into your eyes. Please don't do that. I like this stuff. I'm glad you like it. Oh, I'm sorry you don't believe in love. I promise you that you are love. We're all of us are love. You know, that's our true essence. Chip says, I think it's free will type of sandbox. And the point is to align your thoughts and emotions, actions with God's, and will manifest into reality with your will. Interesting. Or Rock says, I'm light as a feather, stiff as a board. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Have you guys done that? Like that little, like you do it with like your friends and try to lose someone? The only reason I know this is because of The Craft, the movie. Talking about book on beauty, then you could page. Chip says intent, perspective don't matter. That's where I disagree, but that's okay. It's like right before John says, why do you think I keep seeing Number 11 so much? It must mean something to you. Maybe you should ask, like, whatever you believe in, your angel, spirit, God, to show you guidance on that. Spirits of love and freedom. Yeah, love and light. You're beautiful. You guys are beautiful. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing creatures. In this reality, you're so intelligent. You can do anything you want. Well, one day you'll meet your wife, Mr. Therese. It's okay. So, let's see. Misty says, hope you always find a lot of reasons to smile on this journey. You're amazing. Smiles 4 miles. Oh, you guys are amazing. There's so many beautiful things to be grateful for in this world. There's so much beauty in this world. And there's so many reasons to smile. Even like nature. Just like being able to feel the grass or feel the wind in your face or walk if you can walk or see. You guys have no idea how blessed some of you are to be able to see and hear. There's so much beauty and so much abundance around you. Where are you from, gal? Florida! He says, look good. Wow. Yoey says, back before I got off the streets, I was flying a sign but not making any money, so I asked God to let me make $20 before I left the parking lot, and no BS, I stepped away leaving the parking lot. No, I was steps away. That's so nice. You got it. It's asking for some people, I know in the US they like shame you to ask for help, but it's okay to ask for help. Like we're a community. Do you know what I mean? I feel like that's another thing I'm trying to cultivate here. We don't have to have the same beliefs. It's okay. But we can learn and grow as a community. We can respect each other, and we can talk about all the weird spiritual stuff or ghost things or aliens or whatever you want, reality questions. Like, we don't have to agree. We can just share stories and perspectives and be free to talk about it. The thing about our the thing about the Matrix or whatever, or the people trying to program it, is that they try to program this idea that if you have opposing thoughts, then you can't be friends. That's where I disagree. We can be friends. That just creates more division. The majority is the powerful. Remember that. The majority is the powerful. I'm trying to unite people, you know. We don't have to agree on everything, but we can still grow as a community. Let's see. Really? Anthony says, when can we meet your cats on here playing Real Talk? I have a bunch of cat videos. Simba Maya. Check them out. They're all over. And then Wes says, I'm from Kentucky. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Thanks for the follow. El Chapo. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, the Western society shames people into, like, believing that it's embarrassing to ask for help, but it's not. Like, that's why, like, we're community creatures. We should help each other, you know? It's okay, you know? And it's okay to help others, too. You could help others and let's help you, and that's okay. That shouldn't be embarrassing. I think we survive more as a community, you know? And I think lawns should grow, like, plants and fruits and things, and we should share that. It'll make food cheaper and more accessible to everybody. Let's let people can control you less if you have access to, if you create your own food, right? Let me see. Ben says, are you good to say about your financial goals? It is good to, like, again, what I said, and I do believe in, like, the feng shui teachings of, like, honor money. So in a way, you're, like, thanking and you're treating it well. You're not overspending it, right? You're treating it well, more come to you. For vampire, yay, thanks. I'm not mean, I promise. I'm nice here. Cheers from Canada. It's hot. Thanks. Oh, thanks. I just like hanging out with you guys. Rock says, you are fantastic. You are fantastic. You guys are amazing. Okay. No, I have a boyfriend. Oh my god. Oh, you know what? I do have a candle going and I need to turn it off because this room is small. And now I'm, like, being suffocated by the candle. What's your content? We just talk about all the weird stuff here. Like, literally all of it. Like, I literally started this live talking about how I met some people maybe in a commune or maybe in a cult earlier today. And it was awesome. They're really, really nice. And then we talk about, like, ghosts or spirits or aliens or alien encounters. Whatever you want. We can talk about it here. We can hang out. The best content. Yes, if you like this type of content, make sure to like and subscribe because I'm trying to create a community where we can share ideas and it's okay. You know, we respect our each other's perspectives, and I want to hear your weird encounters, you know? It's all fun and games till Blade shows up. Oh no. Oh no. It's pretty. You guys are pretty. Thanks, Jax. You're awesome. Thank you. Okay, how do you feel about 3i Atlas? That's a good one. I used to, like, really, really follow 3i Atlas. I honestly think that there were, like, alien-type beings on there, and they were just, like, passing by to wake people up. They didn't, like, stop here necessarily. They just kind of, like, made a lot of people wake up and question their reality because it was not a regular comet. It was driving like a spaceship. It was moving like a vehicle in space. It was not moving like a regular comet. And it made people wake up like, oh, crap. Okay, maybe there's more than what I was taught. And I think that was the purpose of 3i Atlas. I feel like a lot of people are waking up, questioning the systems that they were programmed in as a child, questioning what they were taught. And that's just another way to wake people up subtly and not like just be like alien in your face type thing. Okay, thanks for the hearts, Jackies. And let me check YouTube real quick. That's my personal belief. Okay. Jerry says, been abducted. Ooh, like physically? Were you physically abducted? I've had like, again, I've astral projected. My soul has left my body. And I've seen beings and maybe aliens, just interdimensional beings. I don't know if they're necessarily how we're taught that they are. The beautifully dressed things. With no handlers. Okay. It's cold in Albuquerque till today. Aw, thanks, Fabian. So sweet. Chuck says, are we doing story time tonight? No, I've just been, actually, I did, okay. I did do a story time in the beginning of my life. I'm literally 110 minutes in, Chuck. So if you want to see the story time, just go to YouTube, and the beginning of it is literally the story time of today. Like what happened today. But it's like the beginning of it. Now I'm just kind of like chatting with everybody. But if you want to, it's on YouTube. Same thing, Paulina Enchanted. And then let me check YouTube comment. Right now I have like 72 people watching on, and then on TikTok I have you. It's more personalized on TikTok. Billy says, what were you by chance on psychedelics during the encounter? No, deep meditation. You can meditate and open yourself up spiritually. You really can. I always give a shout out to Ryan Cropper. I learned how to astral project from him years ago. He has videos on how to do it through meditation. It's a whole process. You have to learn how to lucid dream and all that. Professor Lee, I missed you. Welcome back again. Brainwaves for maybe I should do that. Maybe I should start a live with a tinfoil hat and be like, aliens. Why not? Are you allergic to silver? No. Let's see. Hey, Vamp Girl. Hello, Lloyd. You guys, you're very nice. You guys are very nice. Oh my God. I appreciate you guys so much. You have no idea. I'm so blessed to have this beautiful community where we can talk about weird stuff. I'm actually really excited. On one of my ghost tours that I have coming up, I have like a private booking of a bunch of college students. A bunch of college students booked me. So I'm excited. Let's see. User says, astral project. Many people like paranormal stuff, but I didn't think about it having a third eye to see them. Yeah, you guys, that's the big lie. The big lie is that there are others more powerful than you. No, you are the powerful one. I'm talking to all of you guys. You guys are the seer. You're just programmed as a child. Very little, oh, it's not real. Don't believe it. Imaginary friends, blah, blah. You start closing yourself off, right? If you start meditating with the intention of opening yourself spiritually, you're going to start seeing things, right? And realizing that you have all the sixth sense, right? Do you see yourself or a nun when you look at the mirror? I see nobody. I'm kidding. That's sweet. That silver was werewolf thing. Booked a group show. Yes. Psycho photosynthesis. Green skin. Yeah, my skin, I guess, looks green because of my fingernails. William Garrett, thanks for the follow. You're awesome. Hello, sister. This is tonight with Vam Teeth Strange. Yes. Yeah, I just like hang out on TikTok and on YouTube at the same time. So Chris says, sounds very right. My daughter saw a ghost when she was school age. Yeah, so children, because they don't have all that bias, like all these like bias and beliefs, they're opened up spiritually, like super opened up spiritually, and they will see. That's why you have so many children with imaginary friends, and they're taught that it's not real, and they start believing it's not real, and they start closing that, right? Oh, I'm just imagining that, oh, blah, blah. And you start closing your third eye But if you embrace it, like, they're seeing spirits, like, or entities or things around them. Like, believe your children. They're really seeing stuff. So let me see. No. I was talking about aliens being us from the future. I have heard of that theory. Well, I do believe that the timeline, like, time, we are in this body, in this human body, we're perceiving time in a linear fashion, but it is not linear. And so we're in the third dimension. In the fourth dimension, you're out of time, so you can see your whole life at once, and you can choose what to, focus on. So we're just perceiving time in a linear fashion, but it's not, right? Ghosts are real. Yes, they're really real, actually. I don't know, going to, it's about comment, life, humanity. Spiritual energy is called ball lightning. Oh, I've seen the lightning. That people have recorded those bull lightnings. She's dangerous. Time machines actually dreams. I do experience a lot of deja vu where I actually experienced that today, where I dreamed. It was like a warning dream a long time ago, and today it became fulfilled. Like, today I had the choice. But in my dream, I knew all of the outcomes depending on the choices of the choices I had. So today, I chose the higher outcome because I knew the outcome of everything else. Because I had that warning dream a long time ago. So dreams can see into the different timelines, yes. Time is focus on being a good human and your third eye opens. Yeah, just through meditation, right? And putting that intention out there. Experience 3.5 dimensions. Or says she seems pretty normal. Consider all life streamers. You guys are sweet. How do you balance being curious about the world and not being naive? Well, I always have that mind that I am a student. Like, I am a student, and what I learn about things, and I'll tell you guys my beliefs and things and experiences, and I am still open to learning more, right? I love to listen to you guys and what you guys have to say, What's your skincare routine? What? Sunscreen. Nostradamus. Yeah. Oh, I like that one. I come in peace. I come in peace. Okay. Hello, Mike. La Roche-Posay. Moisturizer. Thank you. So you have powers of karma protection. Oh, I think I've heard of that. Why would you wear sunscreen? Because of the sun. Days I wonder why. I hope you have a wonderful day, Benny. Do you believe in heaven? Yeah, I believe heaven exists. I believe everything exists. If you can believe it and conceptualize it, it all exists. Your soul is what decides where it wants to go. It depends how you vibrate. When you're love and light, you go to higher places. If your soul is ever in a dark, like, hell realm, you feel trapped, you're only trapped because you believe you're trapped. Once you stop believing that you're not trapped, that you can access other realms, you start going up. Nice pants. Don't just root. Y'all have a good night. Good night. Higher Vibe says, humanity as a whole, along with Mother Earth, is presently undergoing a transition to the fifth dimension. It is essential to remain open and receptive to the change. Otherwise, there's a risk of what? of being left. Oh, yeah. I do believe humanity is waking up. But why would we believe he never died? Our souls are eternal. We just experience a beginning and an end in this human realm, right? In this earthly realm with everything. So it's hard for people to conceptualize eternity. You've always been here, you always will be here, because you're living this human beginning and end experience. But you're never going to die. Your soul's eternal. You just chose this experience right now to learn. Stand by my previous point. Yeah, that is true, Billy. It does make it easier. But meditation has gotten me there. I don't, I think you're 1005. Spiritual is very painful. And universe chose Lama. The first of the path is you, Mosh. You tell yourself. Your soul knows your path. Your soul knows why you're here. And through meditation, you can ask your higher self why you're here and what your purpose is. You're the only one that knows that answer. Because I live for others. Well, you should live for yourself, Mosh. Because you were important too. Live for yourself. What was I going to say? I forgot. Beautiful. I do remember you, Lance. Thanks for each day. Yeah. Give thanks for each day. Gratitude gets you a long way. Oh my god, did that rhyme? I'm glad you love the teeth. I just like hanging out with you guys. Okay, so we can oh, I was gonna say something. I'm trying to remember. Going back, so look at the comments. Who is your higher self? That's you. Your higher self knows all the answers and knows all the timelines and things and choices and what they lead to. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this live. I love hanging out with you guys. If you like this type of content where we all hang out and talk about all the weird stuff, make sure to like and subscribe. I will live a lot. I have a Discord for you guys. You guys can keep chatting. A lot of people want to keep chatting with each other, make friends. It's in my description on both sides, on TikTok and on YouTube. And I'm going to go ahead and end TikTok. Bye-bye, TikTok. I really, really am grateful for you guys. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Have a great day.